The Senior Community Service Employment Program, or SCSEP for short, is a national job training program to help low-income older adults who are unemployed. Valerie Hudgens with AARP is here to explain how this program works. And Valerie, just because maybe somebody retires or they come to a certain point in their life, it doesn't mean they want to just sit back in the rocking chair. They want to have a job opportunity. So how does SCSEP come into this?
Yes, you know, more seniors these days, they want to be active in the community. Not many people want to sit around at home these days, regardless of age. So the SCSEP program is designed to, in addition to getting employment and more income, is to prevent isolation.
True.
So our program works. We only work with the most in need, so they have to meet the poverty guidelines of 125% poverty guideline.
Okay.
And once they clear that eligibility, obviously it's 55 plus, and they have to be unemployed. And so once they come into our program, we put them through all sorts of job trainings. We partner with the community to and work with local companies who become our host agencies. We then place that senior at that host agency as support staff. So they are back in the workforce, they are learning new technology, learning how things work if they've been retired for 10, 12 years, and it's giving them the skills they need in order to look for a job, because we're just a job training.
Right. Is it really what we would maybe call a job placement agency?
Somewhat, you know.
Somewhat.
What I tell them is think of us as a bridge. We're a bridge. We're covering you while you're looking for work.
You're the folks that are kind of spurring you on, giving you the tools to find that permanent situation.
Yeah, so getting a resume done, getting your cover letter, having a sales pitch where you are selling yourself to employers, all of that, those are the pieces that you need in your tool belt.
Sure, and this is important if someone's been out of the workforce for a few years. Now it's a whole different idea now as far as, you know, posting a resume online or something. It's a whole new world finding work.
You know, the marketplace has changed in how we look for work, and you have to be taught that. That's not something you can really necessarily read about in a book. You need to understand the job market and what employers are looking for.
Sure.
And unless you're involved with some type of program, you wouldn't necessarily know that. And especially now with technology, most of it's online. So teaching them how to do online applications. But the whole goal of the program is for them to feel confident to get back in the workplace and to feel secure enough that their skills are still valuable. And so that's the joy for us, is once they get through the job training with the host agency, sometimes the host agency offers them a position there. That's the win-win. Or they find a job on their own through the tools we've given them. Either way, they have a job at the end.
Right, and I think that's it. Sometimes people think that age may be, you know, not the best reason for looking for a job.
No.
But age really is a plus in a lot of situations.
Absolutely. I tell them it's your Harry Potter magic wand. I tell them to think of it that way, because there's so many benefits that you can tell an employer that associated with your age. You don't have to tell them how old you are, but you can tell them things like, with my years of experience in the workplace, I can be a leader in this department. You know, I can be the go-to person here. There's a lot of things you can speak to in terms of your age that's going to sell you. So I tell people, don't be afraid of your age.
Right.
Use it as a tool without saying your age. Use it as a tool.
That it is a plus.
It's a plus
in looking for a permanent or even part-time situation.
It can be a plus, and here's what a lot of employers tell us. Send me an older worker. I want someone who's not running on their phone, sneaking in the bathroom to get on their phone. I want someone who doesn't want to take a vacation after 3 weeks. I want someone who doesn't want to be promoted after they've been here a month.
Sure.
They are looking, they're seeing the value in the older worker again, because, you know, for years, they kind of moved the older worker out the way and started hiring all these college folks. Nothing wrong with that, but they're beginning to see an imbalance there, and they're wanting more older workers in their departments.
And I would imagine too, they're thinking, you know, hiring an older worker, you know, they're more likely to stay at that job. They're not looking for the next advancement or the next promotion. They're happy to be there.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So tell us about the host agencies. Now that's the other part of the equation.
Yeah, so in order to be a host agency with the AARP SCSEP program, you have to be a nonprofit or a city or county government agency. That's just part of, we're operated by Department of Labor and the state of Florida, Elder Affairs. And so that is just the requirement for that. And so once we partner with them, we get them the support staff. We have to make it clear to them, this is support staff. This is not your employee. They're here to learn, to train. And so they understand as well, but the value that they see in the older worker and wanting to give them a place where they can kind of grow and learn is what that's about.
Oh, absolutely. So it really is a win-win situation for the person looking for work and training, as well as those host agencies.
We are going to be looking for seniors who are unemployed, who are struggling financially, because we want you to get back in the workplace, and we're here to help. So please be looking for those that CSEP information out there, because we're going to need you.
And of course, we'll have all of that information, how to get in touch with you, Valerie, and all of this great information about, thanks for telling me about the Senior Community Services Employment Program, or SCSEP. Thanks again, Valerie. Great information.